My degree could have been going to school when it
We live in a little bad
Well, the name's very familiar, and I'm pretty sure it's losing a lot of fisheries.
To weekend jobs bill or something about
Kill your
kill the jobs bill.
They'll go put job killing and everything in
Yeah,
one
that's
pass.
what's sad. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So welcome, and as Democrats, or those who enjoy wine and like to pretend to be Democrats, at least on, what is it, Tuesday night? Cheers. We have a lot as Democrats to look forward to. And I know these are challenging times, at least the last couple of months. But let me give you a couple of statistics to help you through the night. There are 2.5 million registered Democrats in the state. And there are 1.4 million registered Republicans in the state. With what happened over the course of the last couple of years with the emergence of the Tea Party movement and opposition among those who don't believe that health care should be provided to the weakest among us, that it's a privilege that some could enjoy but not all, there's reason to believe, at least there was, that the Democratic Party here in Ohio, perhaps nationally, was evaporating before our very eyes. There's one time when you can join the Republican Party or join the Democratic Party. That's the primary. You can cross over and say, I'm a new Democrat, or I'm a new Republican, or maybe you're going to sit out. You become a so-called independent or unaffiliated. If, as some have suggested, the Democrats were losing ground in Ohio, at least from a registration standpoint, you would expect some kind of fall back in terms of our registration. It didn't happen. We actually gained 10,000 registered Democrats in the last primary. Our difficulty is convincing those doggone Democrats to come out on election day and vote. And that is why I and others spend most of our time on the road coming to places like Findlay to talk about the importance and the relevance of the Democratic Party. There's a common thread that weaves through all of us, whether we live in the big city like Cleveland or for those of us who grew up in Northwest Ohio like I did up in Portland. It's this. We believe that the wealthiest among us and those that are struggling should have the same access to health care. We believe that we should invest in education so that every kid, whether you've grown up in Portland or grown up in Bexley, Ohio, has the chance to get the best education possible. We believe that those who stand together and ask to collectively bargain before their employer get the chance to do so. Whether they be cops or firefighters, the same breath, the fellow pushing the broom. That's what brings us together, because we have this, again, that thread that weaves us together. That's why I'm here. We're going to enjoy a glass of wine, and tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to get this job done, because our country and our state depends on us right here in Findlay, Ohio. So cheers. Thanks for having me. Thanks to Nancy for hosting, and thanks for the good people here for having us. Congratulations. Thank you.